Hello, this is Ms. Billerbeck, and I want to show you some online resources that you can use for section 13.2. So let me share the screen. All right, so first of all, we've been talking about rectangular prisms, and they start off with a square base, or they could be a rectangular base. But as soon as we add some height, we create a prism. All right. So then we have two bases and the height of the prism, and however high it is, that tells us what kind of volume we have. But what if we're talking about other kinds of prisms, like triangular prisms? They have the same thing. If we add height, we add the volume to that prism. But there's more than that. We have pentagonal prisms with 5 sides. So if you think of the Pentagon in Washington, D.C., it's a 5-sided building. Your house, if you look at your house with the front door, facing the front door, it usually is a pentagon with a base, 2 sides that are perpendicular to the base, and then you have a roof. Then we have hexagons. Hexagons are how the bees make their hives. They make little hexagons and they all fit together and make a honeycomb. And then we have octagons. So we usually use octagons for things like stop signs. All right, so when you see a stop sign, you're looking at an octagon. Now these can all be prisms. All we have to do is add some height to it. And then we have 2 bases, and then we have quite a few rectangles with each one. So if it has 3 sides, it has 3 different rectangles on the outer surface. If there's 4 sides, there's 4 rectangles. 5 sides, 5 rectangles, 6 sides, 6 rectangles, and 8 sides, 8 rectangles. And there's also septagons or heptagons, which are 7-sided. And then 9-sided are nonagons, and 10-sided is decagon. And for some reason, they really like dodecagon, which is 12-sided, but everyone forgets about the 11-sided one. And frankly, I can't remember the name right now either. So sorry. All right, so that's just a little idea of one of the resources that I'm going to be giving you. So let's look at what nets look like. So if we have 4 sides is what we've been using. So we have a net here with a rectangular prism here. If we go to 3 sides, let's see if it does, yes, it does 3 sides. So then we would have a triangular net. So that's an interesting triangular net. It just kind of flopped down and kept the base in one spot. So if you imagine this dark solid not being there and just look at the flat surface that's laying flat like on a piece of paper, that's your net. Okay, and then if you look at 5 sides, look at that. That's a weird looking net, but it has 5 different rectangles out here and then 2 bases that are identical. And then if we look at 6-side nets, so these 2 bases are identical, but then you have 6 different rectangles all the way around. And then if we had a 7, oh, there you go. Oops, skipping 7. There's a septagon or a heptagon. So, and then it has 7 different rectangles for the sides and 2 bases that are identical. An octagon, 2 bases that are the same, and then 8 rectangles all the way around. And here we go with a nonagon. So 9 sides. See how the bases are always the same, and then you have 9 rectangles, and then a decagon. So that's 10 sides. The bases are identical. And then all these 10 rectangles all the way around. Now, if you notice with all the volume here, it's area of the polygon times the height of the prism. Okay, and surface area is the lateral area plus 2 of the areas of the bases, or the height times the perimeter of the polygon plus the area of the 2 bases. So that's what this means when you see these formulas down here. And these are general formulas that work for all polygons. All right. So that's what I wanted to, the resources I wanted to share with you for today, and I'll add those links so that you can use them as well. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and keep learning, keep exploring, and find great resources on the internet. Bye.